Are you enjoying breakfast, darling? I'm glad to hear it. I do try my best for you. Oh no, it's no trouble at all. I love cooking for you. Well, I guess if you really want to, we can take turns cooking from now on. I would love to try the food you make. I bet it would be delicious. No doubting yourself. Anything you make would be perfect. You are my little polar bear after all. Are you alright, darling? You look like you're staring off into space. If something's on your mind, you can tell me. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. And I'll never get mad at you. Oh. You'd like to go down to the village today? No, of course I don't have a problem with it. I did offer to let you go there, after all. Why don't we finish breakfast, and then after that, you can get dressed, all nice and warm, and then we'll head down there, okay? Be sure to dress warmly, though. Even the village is getting cold this time of year. It is autumn, after all. Ready to head out, love? You look so cute. You do look cute in everything, though. But in that white fur coat, you look all cozy and bundled up. I would like to hug you so much, but I feel like if I started, then I wouldn't be able to let you go. Here, take my hand and we'll head down there. The mountain can get steep, so I don't want you tripping like last time. I know you didn't see that rock there, but it's better to be safe than sorry. You are a bit clumsy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. You aren't used to it up here yet. You haven't really gone outside too much. Since you're a human, it's a little cold for you. Eventually, you'll get more used to it, and then I can take you outside more. But for now, let's focus on our trip. Come on, let's go. You've got such a big smile on your face. You must have really missed the village. I can understand, though. I haven't let you come back here yet, and it's been a few months. You probably were missing home. Darling, you don't know how happy it makes me to say the castle's your home. I love you so much. Right. I won't get distracted anymore, I promise. They have all kinds of food down here. It almost looks like they're preparing for a festival. They have all kinds of baked breads and fried foods. A fall festival, huh? I only come down here to get supplies that I can't get up in the mountains, so I haven't really been down here during this time. I'm glad that I get to see this with you. Is something wrong, Polar Bear? Oh. I guess people are staring. Yeah, I don't really look like the rest of the people down here. White hair and pale skin. My eyes also aren't a natural blue. It's easy for them to tell that I'm not human. No, it doesn't bother me. As long as I have you, I don't care about what other people think of me. Your opinion is the only one that matters. At least to me. Darling, you don't have to look so sad. I really don't mind coming down here. I'm fine. Cheer up. Don't look so glum. Where's that big smile you had on your face just a few minutes ago? Come on, smile for me. There you go. I love your smiling face the best. Are you sure you want to head out? You haven't been here for very long. Well, alright, if that's what you want. Of course we could make a stop before we go home. Where would you like to go? Oh, to the meadow. That's right, there are pumpkins. Why do you want that? Do you want a pie or some soup? A pumpkin to carve? Why do you want to carve it? It's a decoration? Oh, I see. It's one of those human traditions. Well, then, let's go there. Yes, there sure are a lot of pumpkins. They rot, and then the seeds plant themselves. Plus, I think some of the villagers come here to make sure they're growing fine. I usually only come down here to get pumpkins when I want to use them in baking or cooking. Maybe I'll pick up a few extra for that. Go ahead and pick whatever pumpkin you want, or you can grab a few. So, how do you carve them? You make little faces on them. That sounds cute. Of course, nothing is cuter than you, my polar bear. You're looking so intently at them. You're very focused. I see. You want to make sure you get the perfect pumpkin. Pumpkins are fairly cute. In that case, you're as cute as a pumpkin. Oh, I'm not teasing you. Everything I say is true. I love you so much. Of course I think you're adorable. You can't really blame me. Calling me cute isn't fair game, love. But it does make me happy. When you first came to the castle, you and I didn't get along too well. I'm really, really glad to see that you've warmed up to me. Everything's so happy now. I can't imagine how I made it on before you. My life was very cold and lonely. Yes, now I have you, and now I don't have to feel lonely anymore. Did you find the pumpkin you wanted? Yes, that one looks very nice. Yes, I picked out a few myself. I'll be sure to make you tasty things using them. Ready to head home? I'll just set them here for now. Let them chill a bit. Of course. What do you need? Serrated knife and a spoon. Alright, I'll go get you some. Here, will these work? What do you need the spoon for? You did say you were carving the pumpkin, but... Oh, I see. So, you need to get the guts out of it. But I suppose would make it a little nicer to look at. Oh, you have to make room for a candle. So, the pumpkins are used as some light source? Kind of. I see. I'll get you a candle later for it then. Do be careful with that knife though, darling, please. I really don't want you to get hurt. I'll go start cooking lunch for us, okay? Call me if you need anything. Darling, are you okay? Your hand's bleeding. Didn't I tell you to be careful? Here, let me see it. I'm going to have to wrap it. Here, hold still. I know this might sting a little bit, but I have to put something on it first to make sure you don't get an infection. I know, it hurts, but it's better than you getting sick. There. Now, no more carving. I don't want to hear anything about it. You just cut yourself. Why not instead you give me instructions on how you want it done, and I can finish the carving for you. Please don't pout. It's because you're clumsy that I'm having to do this. Don't pout. I'm trying to do what's best for you. How about I get you a paintbrush and some ink, and then you can draw on the pumpkin. Then I'll cut out the pieces. That way, you still have control on what the pumpkin looks like, and you'll get a sense of carving it without any danger. I think that's perfectly fair. Here. Be careful, though, darling. If you put too much stress on your hand, you'll bleed more. There. Are you done? Alright. Step back. Let me take care of it. No, I don't need to use the knife. I'll simply do this. There. Even if there are ice shards in the pumpkin, they'll melt and then I can drain it out. It's much faster doing it this way. Besides, doesn't the pumpkin need to dry out first anyway? Well, I guess that does make sense. If the pumpkin's too dry, it could catch on fire from the candle. Well then, the added water should be fine. Of course, that's if it melts. Here, I'll take the shards out then, okay? I don't know why you're being so grumpy all of a sudden. Is the pain making you upset? If it's not that, then why? Is it really still how the people in the village acted? Darling, that's to be expected. Most humans fear other creatures. You did too at first. I know you feel guilty about it now. I'm just trying to make my point. You really don't have to concern yourself about it. I don't even go into the village very often. You're too sweet. How could I have possibly left you alone? You're the only one who can make my heart feel warm. Why don't you come and sit in the kitchen while I cook? You can tell me more of how we can decorate for this fall festival. I'll make sure this is the best year you'll have ever experienced. Come on, let's go, darling.